Hey folks, this is Noble Rambler, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Banished. We're using the MegaMod in our town of Noble Landing, and we got nomads last time. So they are filing out of what's going to become our city eventually, and heading out into the map to start their new lives. And most of them go straight to the storage, grab a whole bunch of food, and off they go. Tools and coats and whatever they need. Okay, so let's continue where we were. I see a bunch of traders just showed up, and well, we'll see what's in this guy. He's more of a generic one. The company merchant. Now, you could have just about anything. So what do you have that we cannot live without? Not a thing. Alright, dismiss you. That's a different symbol for honey, though. Whoops. I was trying to zoom in. It didn't work. Honey. What does honey look like otherwise? I know we have a different... let's see. You're done. Well, okay. Okay, people are dying over there. Honey, what does it normally look like? What am I thinking of? Let's go back to name. Well, that's honey. Okay. Is that the way it's always looked? Or is that new since we got in... Where's the new honey? The one that's, you know, the... Okay, where is it? I don't know. Here. That's what I'm thinking of. That's the one I'm used to. This one. So since we got this, did the honey symbol change? Because you can see it sitting there on the barrel over there. I think this symbol or this picture arrived with this mod. Whereas this one didn't have that kind of a picture. Huh, was it more like in a bucket, like the bucket over there to the right before? So this does look new to me. Anyway, we don't need it. You're farming, we can dismiss you. Love to turn that one off for now. And food, we'll just take a quick peek. We'll grab milk while we can. I always like to get milk and butter and cheese and all of those. Well, we have 2,000 available. Okay. Are we making anything with milk? I've got to remember if we've got the dairy set up or not. What else is here that we could actually make something out of? We're doing what for vegetables? Doing carrots for vegetables for canning. Okay, so we'll just take the 2,000 there. Out in this area, we do have 20s. We'll take, no, we only have 25 of them now. Now we've got these guys, frock coats for 20. Alright, so 100 of those. There we go, trade and dismiss. Otherwise, that's enough of traders for a little while. So there is the forge that's going in. But I feel like I was in the middle of a sentence. Oh, the dairy. If we had the dairy, where would we have put it? Cows are over here. That's candles. I don't think we've got the dairy. Because we don't have enough milk coming in to really do anything with it. We just bought 2,000 milk. Did we have any at all? Otherwise, 70, yeah. We would never be able to really supply a dairy, pretty sure. Okay, over here and over here are what we're working on right now. We just got this guy going. Fish right there. Fruit is in, and soup is in. Let's work on these guys. Fruit, I'm thinking blueberry is probably the winner. You guys gonna stay there, right? Yeah, well, let's keep you right there. Alright, so again, by quantity and fruit. And pause, because it's gonna bounce around on us. So, what do we have? What are we making? In trees, we're making... Did we switch this over to... I feel like I'm backwards. I am. You are olives. Okay. So fruit. grapes. Grapes. We're not growing grapes. Why have we got grapes? Growing coffee. Where are the grapes? We must have just bought grapes. We did. We just bought grapes to the trader. Okay. So that's not a thing. So let's go by name because I don't see blueberries in here. So blue. Blackberries 0. Blueberries 1900. Alright. So fruit is going to be blueberries. And that is a thing. Alright. You're there. Add another 2 people. 2 in there. Soup. It seems like I've always had the hardest time making soup work. We need to pick something and specify it. Oh, turnip soup. We could do that. It would turn my tummy, but I guess if you get the right seasonings in there, that could work. Okay. Okay. Ginger, corn soup, wheat soup, barley soup, sorghum soup. Sorghum soup. So sorghum would be a grain. So that'd be kind of like a... I guess if you think of it another way, if you were to do something else with wheat, you get cream of wheat, which could kind of like be a soup. So you could think breakfast here as well. That could be some kind of a wheat germ thing. Sorghum. That didn't work. Click. That didn't work either. How do I get out of here? I had to get out of there. Okay, now I can do this. Sorghum, where are you? Sorghum 700. So we're using it to make, let's see here, how are we using that? We're using it for the spirits, right here. We're using it for this guy, right here, to make flour. So yeah, we are taxing the sorghum already. So what else do we have? That's not it. Turn you off. Mushrooms, onions, and roots, the things we get from the gatherers. So let's go that route. Mushrooms 400, onions 900, roots 1000. So root soup, if you think about that, that's potatoes, that's carrots, that's a variety of things. Could be, though we have potatoes and we have carrots, so this looks like it's just, rip up a tree trunk and hack off some root. But yeah, we'll go with that for now. Root soup. You were an option, right? You were not. Yes, there you were. Okay, so we got root soup coming. Okay, well, I didn't really have anything that would be considered a surplus. So if we really boost the fish, then we could... Yeah, fish and what? So fish and carrots. If we concentrate on fish and carrots, then where could we put in 1 or 2 more fields for carrots, and then we'll add more fisheries for fish. This is a forest node, this is a forest node. Unfortunately, I can't use rice for any of this. Rice is just not an option, even in soup, and that was really surprising. We don't have a rice soup in here. We've got all the other grains. Why can't we have a rice soup? There needs to be a rice soup. Maybe that's just too easy. It's so easy to plunk out, a half a dozen to a dozen rice farms. Okay, I'm just wondering what goes in these 2 spaces. I'm thinking it's carrots and fish, which means 1 more meat, food, tin, meat there, and 1 more vegetable there. And that completes the footprint of our factory, which needs to have stone road. I'll kind of clean this up a little bit. Right there, wrapped all the way around it. Let's see if we do that. Do that. There. Out. I need to get where I can see that. Something like that. that. Okay, that's good there. And then out across like this. Okay. What was that? Forge went in to make tin. So lots of tin. Did we ever really employ that one? I just got to thinking I never did add more people to it. 4. 4. We have lots of people now. Let's do it. And this guy, let's go to 4 as well. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so that is employed. And you're making tins. We have lots of tin coming in. So we need to get tin. We need to find some tin ore. Which gives us a reason to be checking some of these traders for a while. You're the company merchant. Was there tin ore in there? There was not. That was the honey, so you're dismissed. You may have tin ore. You do not. You're dismissed. You are not a thing. Where are you? You're coming over here, which is going to be the dry goods supplier. So most you would have would be reeds or feathers for us. No, no, and more no. Okay, dismiss you, and you're done. We're done on boats. We're done on boats. Okay. How are we doing on these guys? I haven't seen the press turn off for quite a while. So whale blubber with my invisible whatchamacallit. Where are you? I lose you every time. There you are. Town arrival. Blubber. Whale blubber or blubber? We'll try whale. Whale blubber 0. Okay, we still are not bringing in enough. So let's, now that we have lots of people, take you to 4. And looks like it goes even higher than 4. No, it doesn't. That did max it out. Okay, so... Oh, there's 2 over here, right? Yeah, 2 over there. So silver... Did I lose that again? I did. Alright, stay. Silver Phoenix, where are you at? 500. 500. We've probably bought 500. Okay, that was a surprise. What are you doing? Are you not doing any? Brought in logs. But we don't seem to be spending any silver. Unless we've done it exactly 100 times. Which seems pretty unrealistic. That's interesting. It's like it's not really working properly. We'll check in on that again later. You're bringing in 135 a year. We'll check the silver phoenix later to see if it's still at an even 100. Fishery, we'll do 2 in here. Like that, and get that guy employed. Food's 48. We're still doing great on food, but we did bring a lot of nomads in, so that's going to change soon. Railroad track. There it is. And we do have a miss. Only one? Only one missed spot. Right there. Okay. And we have a bridge almost in. So, how close are we? We're at 91%. So let's bring the track in to another merchant. That's the straight. There. Go for a ways. Then we'll start to make a curve. I want to curve just one, and then we'll diagonal off of that. Looks like it's right there. I don't know. It really disappeared there. I see that one, and I think I see a diagonal there. That's all I see. I'm assuming it's there. If I do 2 of those, can I curve back in time? Okay. There you are. No, you're not. Oh, this hurts the brain. Okay, it's that one. There we go. Yeah, I need to see these build. The marsh ground has lines and curves in it that kind of blends in with these when they're not a straight. So I need to see that build. But let's put this guy in. Okay. And we're down in here, so I can put probably 10 more of these in. We'll stop there. Okay, we'll let that build. Okay, otherwise, these houses have been sitting here as a reminder to get me back over here and building more. So let's put some more of these in. Trader, is it one that we want? Yeah. So, logs? Yeah, we'll do logs when we see them. We don't see them very often. I don't have it set to buy logs or to bring logs. So the few times I do bring them, we'll go ahead and buy them. Otherwise, I was looking for tin ore. I was looking for, because that's right, I was over there. I need to put the tin mines in. So tin ore we could definitely grab. Let's get the silver ore. There's 10 of those. What else? Fire bundles, we'll do that. 600 of those. Stone, firewood. No. We'll stop there. So we're looking at 2630. And we have not spent survival codes for quite some time, so let's just do those. We're looking for another 230. So 10 of these guys gives us 220, and one of these guys finishes that off. Alright, so trade and dismiss you. There's some ores. And key homes as well as the mines. What's first? Let's drop some homes in real quick. So I want to ring this lake. As well, I want to get fishing in here. So for fishing, we're going to be tinning it right here. Okay, so we need to store all that tin. There's so many. Every time you make one decision, you've got to go 5 steps out to complete that decision. We're making food, but we've got to store the food. We're going to get the source for the food, fish. We've got to store the fish. We've got to house the people that work the fish and work the food. And that's why I like this game so much. It's multifaceted. It's not too simple. Let's fix the road right there. And we got a road around the perimeter now. Good. We could put roads through as well, like we did right here. So it'll just run right through like this until we get to that road. Dysentery has occurred. Got our nomads in. You know you've made it when you get dysentery. Quayside homes right there. And these, I think I want to play with the idea of having them aim out and looking out onto the lake. That just feels better. Something like that. And do we do it over here as well? Yeah, we get a couple in there. So there, and back a little bit like that. Crushed by a rock, stonecutter. Where does the... It seems like the fish should run out this way to be used in the fishery. But we need to store it somewhere. Oh, we can get docks up against these guys, can't we? That might look kind of good. But let's get a dock running out to some fish over here. How does this start? Almost like it's ground level right there. Let's do it this way. Well, we'll start it there and we'll get a staircase on it. Okay, I went too fast down that embankment. Get over here where I can see it better. How far do we want to go? Oh, it would have been helpful to have put the fish out first. Okay, let's do that instead. Right there. Turned that way. So we were heading down this path. Does Does that work? That's close enough. Otherwise, we could turn it off of this so it'd be in this position. And he's got as much on the shore there as we have on the shore over here. So I guess it will work just like that. So we'll stop him right there, which left us what? So here's our path out. We have one green space in there. Right there. Alright, so more fish. Pathway to it. This is where I would like to have put a warehouse. I could put one right here, but it kind of impedes their view. We don't want to impede their view. Yeah, these houses should have been turned the other way and facing the lake. We could warehouse right over here for both this and these guys. So what is a nice looking storage of some kind? There's our bridge. Got a trestle bridge in here. Very, very nice. And we're starting to get this built. That's one diagonal. The second diagonal is there. I don't know if there'll be room to make that turn or not. If that was one diagonal or two diagonals worth. It looks like two is correct, but we'll go ahead and let them build that one. But over here, we're going to continue. I think we're going to wait on that just yet. Let's get more of these guys going. And I think I would like to have seen these houses. There you are. I think there's 6 in here. One more. There you are. And there may have been one more. 5. 6, 7. So we have 7 houses in here. How many are homeless? 17. So we've satisfied most of them. Good. So that's this area. Fish and people, where they're going to live. So we need storage here, and we need to get back to working in this area. And we also need to think about a school and church and what have you, maybe over here for these guys. A small version of one, and the same thing over here for these guys. Lots of little communities, all forming the town as a whole. Little suburbs, little neighborhoods. Kind of how cities are built in real life. So, where did we put, what did we put? What looks good in here? We could get into this style again. So storage is here. And what did we have that looked like that? Mini storage. No, that's an outhouse. Small barn looked like that. Storage, so I think it was not medieval. It was these guys, right? Small barn. Village barn. There we go. That would do it. Merchant. Question is whether we do that. Kind of like that. Right there. Okay, good. So we've got storage available. We still don't have... Go to this merchant. Who are you? You're over here. You've got seeds. We don't need any of those. Dismiss. We still don't need to get tin coming in. Tin ore. So we need a tin mine in. Boats here. He's a skip. We don't need food. 52 on the food. So food just keeps going up and up. Probably because we haven't built all the houses yet for them to be stocking. So they've only stocked the town lodging. Alright, let's get this done. We want raw mining tin. Tin looks like this one? That one? What's tin? These two. Copper, tin. Crushed by a rock. Disease is gone. Where do these go? That's kind of a neat idea of getting them up and away like this. You gotta go up the valley to the tin mine. Kind of like that. Yeah, there, and even over here with a bridge between. It's a longer walk, but it just feels a little more real to me. So that was facing this way. Let's have this one face this way. Right there. Do we put 2 more here yet? Yeah, we do, but we'll prioritize the bridge. So he goes as far back as we can, right there. And over here, something like that. Okay, let's get a bridge between. Not a creek plank bridge this time. Well, something a little more significant. Something that can handle some heavy ore carts. You are a railroad bridge in here as well as over there. That's interesting. So we've got actually all the railroad bridges in this one as well as them in this one. So we can get to it from 2 different places. Okay, I like that. You are the bridge that can open up and go wider. We don't need to do that here. So stone bridge feels strong for what we're doing. So let's go stone bridge. And exactly where? Let's take this road. So right here, this is probably going to be wooded all the way through. So Moss, you're going to be all the way up until we hit right there. That feels right. And you're going to shoot across? Yeah. So we're somewhere over here with a bridge. Bridge. Stone. And see, how do I duplicate that? I really can't. Okay, how do I see this? Well, we'll go back to road again. Need to memorize it, I guess. Stone is coming off of that point there. Dead end's there. Guess I could do that. Take it back to like that point there. Go across. Yeah, we're open as far as a landing spot. Okay, so we're going to go there. Take it back 3. Stop it there. Alright, we'll find that spot with the bridge. That shouldn't be too hard. So it is. It's not red. Oh, that's frustrating. Alright. Let it build. Let's prioritize. I can't prioritize roads, can I? I cannot. Okay, we're actually going to have to memorize it. I don't see another way around that. Alright, so we're back to the Moss Bridge. We're going to go off of what we can see. It turns at this point. And let me zoom into here. Alright, oh, I can see it there now. Now I can see it. Okay, good. So with that, hopefully we're not going to be on too much of a curve right here. I probably should have come a little further down off the curve of the river. But bridge, stone, off of that point right there. Alright, that does work. Okay, you're there. And with that, let's road Moss off of there to here and to there. Somewhere in there. And I probably missed a spot or 2 right there. Okay, although it didn't show a blueprint that time. Huh. Did I get the right one? Guess we'll find out. Okay, with that going, let's prioritize the bridge. That I can do. Alright, so you, I need to know when you're in. Otherwise, these are the houses, the dock fishery. Oh, we're running at 1 speed because of that disease. I didn't even catch that. This winter has taken forever. That's the way I feel at my house by the time we get to about March. When will it ever end? You are here. Salt. Coins. Which has to do with the railroad. I don't know if we'll actually be using any of those. The numbers are extreme from what I've seen. So I'm just never in a situation to actually use them. Stone. Cloth, rope. Silver pfennigs. Alright, you stay there. We have still been 87 silver pfennigs. Still buying or finding logs, or buying them, I assume. Logging barge. How many do we have in stock? 500. Something's not actually working here. Couldn't be. Huh. So I'm going to stop buying them. So with that, dismiss, you're done. You go minimize. And I didn't put these in. So we know we need 1, 2, 3, 4 more workers. And we need you set to carrots. And we need you set to fish. And we need even more carrots. So where am I going to put another farm? I'm surprised we're not building the houses any faster. We got plenty of laborers. We turned on the lumber mill. Homewares and building supplies. Let's just verify quantities here. So lumber, 400 something. Building supplies and homewares. We should have everything. Home, 200. Building, 80. We got plenty. So with 32 laborers, I would have thought this stuff it'd be an assembly line just of little yellow symbols just tracking back and forth into this area. What else is queued up for them to be doing? They cleared the fields. They did a good job with that. Building railroad track, maybe? I don't know. We set roads up there by the tin. Anyways, let's get this one done. I can see it now. Good, good, good. Road, choo-choo. Which curve was it? Not that one. 50-50 chance and I blew it. There it is. Yep, you go there. Straight. There, 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 there. And it looks like there. You were another merchant, of course. Alright, track is in. Crossing here. We want to get out to here. Whoa. And then decide how we're going to make our turn. Probably turn into here. Take a diagonal down. Then later we're going to have to turn and head up north. We've got to get up to our tin area. We're going to take this track all over the place eventually. But for now, let's just run it straight through. How did that look at the road connection? So the track kind of dominates. Too bad the road doesn't raise up to meet it. I wonder if the road went in afterward, if it would look any different. Don't know. For now, they'll just have to, gingerly lift the carts and horses over the top of the tracks. Alright, let's get some more track in here. How are we doing on numbers? We're still good on supplies over here. Okay. I feel like I skipped one there. Okay. Looks like it adds one every time I click to the building queue. If I sit in the same spot, it does stack them. Darn. I did 4 of them right there and it went up 4. Okay, so if I were to delete that, is that a deletable thing? It's not. So what you click on, that was a merchant over there. You click on this and you trash can it right there. So is it going to hurt anything to have 4 tracks sitting in that spot? Nice and dark. Okay. Wonder if 2 tracks high will look better in the snow. Okay, back to tracks. Less nonsense. Okay, there. Gonna make it? Yeah, we're in a good spot. Boy, it takes a lot to lay this track. Hopefully I'm still in the right line. Looks like it. Okay. So our turn happens after this road, so we'll at least get to that point. And we'll stop there. Don't know what's going to happen after that. Stone bridge went in. Good. Alright, that's in. They're already taking these down. Alright, this is looking good. So, let's work on this little community. Well, alright, let's take a quick peek over at traders. And that's the one I'm mostly looking for. We're going to be filling a lot of houses with firewood, fire bundles, so let's get 600 more of those guys. And any ores that we're going to need. Iron ore, I don't know what I've actually got in stock, but I'll take that. Tin, no. Hardwood, no, we haven't checked that in a long time. Is our forest keeping up with our furniture? Let's take a peek here. Hardwood, H. 1100. I don't know what it was in the past, so I don't know if that's good or bad. So we'll leave it alone and try to remember to check that again next time I get a memory jog of seeing it in a trader. So we'll stop there at 2300. And let's continue with the survival coats. We keep filling it back up again, so we're not running low on them. So 100 would be, well, let's just do it this way. It's just easier on the brain. 200 more. Let's do our, any 20s in here? No 20s in here. So let's do 220 of these guys. Yeah. Trade and dismiss you. Otherwise, here, yeah, you have got the company merchants. You can have almost anything. Is there almost anything that we want? There really isn't. Okay, so we'll dismiss you, but we will check these guys for carrots. That's right. Where do we... Well, too many things happening at once now. I want carrots. I want a couple of town centers around those, the lake and the tin mine area. Where do we put more agriculture? I mean, there's plenty of room over by the city area, but we're going to use the carrots over here. So it'd be nice to grow them over here, but this is so far away. Is there any way to either get a carrot farm in here somewhere, or to trade one or two of these guys out for carrots and grow something else somewhere else? The sorghum is being used here and here, so that needs to be in this area. Carrots need to be in this area, and blueberries are being used in this area. Okay. Do we move a forest node out? We could do something like that. Transfer a forest node to here. Huh. I feel like I'm finally starting to get some lag on this map. A lot of bouncing. We've only got houses open and a fishery, so we have this guy open. Yeah, that's it. We're finally getting to the point where the town arrival and town hall cannot be left open anymore. And that's only running on 2 speed. Okay, so we're hitting that barrier in the game at it's not there anymore, at 400 citizens. Okay, I'm at 40 minutes. What's this? We've never turned this guy back on. We put in a duck hunting blind a long, long time ago. And ran out of people. So I never went back to using him again. And we could get more people into some of the other things that we've desperately needed. Alright, let's do this guy. Turn him on right there. And let's put a quick little kind of a dirt path to him. The country road from here to, let's see, shift. Oh, we have a dead zone right there. Okay, he doesn't get a road. This guy real quick, food. You have carrots? You have pineapples. Let's see, venison cuts, bison, another merchant, frog legs, chickpeas. 50,000. Dismiss you. Maybe the next one will. Well, next trader is this guy, which could be anything. Llamas. Dismiss you. Next trader. That's done. Okay, what was I just saying? I don't know. But these guys are starting to come in. Young families already have a child, so these are nomads that are moving in. There's a couple. They're going to have at least 2 kids, maybe 3. Get 2 kids out of that one. Got a family there. Dock fishery, 2, and add 2 more. You're good to go. Another family in there, a young couple. There'll be 3 kids out of that family, most likely. Good, good, good. So, don't know what to do about carrots. And we got a second one in, so we really need to figure out what to do with carrots. But what I really want to do is get more people living over here before the tin mines really get going. Well, I know what it was. I was thinking, you know, we've got people now. So we could employ this area. Let's get these guys up to 10. And this guy maxed out at 4. He's maxed. That's storage. He's maxed there. Tools are still doing fine. We're probably going to be hitting our limit soon on tools. And we just added a bunch of jobs and don't necessarily have enough people to work or to live nearby. So I think I want to do one more little what would you call that? Four house combo here. A quad house combo. Another merchant. Yep. Alright, so we're doing a space, a pathway, and a... Okay, let's see if we can duplicate that and have this guy hit right on that end. See if that's possible. It's not necessary. We could take that sideways. We could do that. We don't have to necessarily complete the pattern there. I feel like I'm missing something here. We never put the herb in. The herbologist, the herb mender. So let's work on that as well. And herb first. Herb. Where are you? You're with the houses. You're with this group. Herbs are herb mender. Yep. And probably off to this side here. There. Do we want to have a pathway? Oh, the pathway will extend through. You're the herbs, right? Okay. There we go. Now I can see it. Okay, you go there, and we can still pathway through if we need to. So herbs go there. Let's put in 4 more houses really quick. And I guess we'll do this. Well, this one we opened it up. Let's open it up over here too. Houses. These guys. 1, 2, 2 docks in between. Yeah, what do we do there? I think we will do 2 of them. And then this guy again, facing that way. And a dock, if we went this way, I think that will work. And a single right there. Alright, we'll see how that looks. I think I do want to see these, so by the time we get back to this, I'll forget that I've done them. Because we need to wrap this episode up. You guys are going to go there. We're going to need to employ this guy. So we'll leave him down here. So that gives us a little more housing for this area. So I still want to get a school and church and herbs and market over in this area. And I need to complete that same setup for this area. And then more houses in to handle all of these. So I think we'll call that next episode's plan. That makes sense. Alright, let's call this one done, and I'm going to jump right into recording that next episode. So again, like last time, whatever comments hit this one won't really be seen into an episode as far as new ideas and suggestions until a couple from now. But let's call this one done. This has been Noble Rambler, in case you're popping into this episode in the middle for some strange reason. And hit the subscribe and the thumbs up down there if you would. And I'll catch you next time, folks. Bye-bye.